Now, I know I've mentioned this before, but it's important to listen to your body and listen to your feelings. Now, I'm recording this on a Sunday, and the last weekend, I had a real struggle. Physically, I felt tired. That affected my emotional state, and I really felt a feeling of overwhelm with what I'm trying to do. Now, Sundays for me is a day when I typically record videos. I typically do my social media. I still managed to get that done, but it was hard work. It was a real struggle to feel motivated, and it was because I wasn't feeling physically well, but as much as anything, it was because I wasn't emotionally in the right space either. I felt overwhelmed by what I'm trying to accomplish. Principally, I'm trying to get a job to move back to New Zealand to be next to my kids. That's been consistent, persistent work with nothing to show for it so far. I'm trying to earn enough to be able to stay in Fiji. I've got to get a visa in the real near future to be able to stay a little longer. Otherwise, I have to leave. That was weighing on my mind. I'm trying to just pay my bills, win some more freelance work. That felt like an uphill struggle. And I'm trying to develop a couple of YouTube channels long term, and I really, really felt overwhelmed by all of these things that I'm trying to accomplish. It was hard. It was really, really hard. But I managed to get some things done, and that's not necessarily because I was particularly motivated. I wasn't. It was out of sheer habit. The hardest thing, as I mentioned before, was to not give myself a hard time for not accomplishing what I wanted to. I work hard to work hard. And there are times when it just doesn't go so well. It's times when you don't feel motivated. There will be times like last Sunday where I just don't feel like I have the energy or the mental space to just do stuff, but I did it anyway. And that was out of sheer willpower and sheer discipline, sheer habit. It would have been easy for me to slide into despair. It would have been easy for me to just curl up and just wallow in it. Way too easy. But I'm beginning to train myself out of this. I'm not saying it's easy by any means. I'm not saying that I've mastered it, but for me, getting stuff done is a big deal. And I have a little big poster on my wall that says, every little step forward, no matter how small, is a win. And this is so true. So I would urge you, no matter how you're feeling, get something done. Just do something, even if it's just small, that takes you where you want to go. As much as anything, and I've said before, don't beat yourself up. Listen to yourself, listen to your body, listen to your emotions. And if it's tough, it's tough. Acknowledge that it's tough. But do something. No matter how small, it's a win if it's taking you where you want to go. I'm having to remind myself a lot of that over recent weeks. And it's paying dividends, it really is. Monday morning, I felt a heck of a lot better. Got some stuff done. I was amazingly productive. I just nailed a bunch of stuff, but I gave myself the space to just be. Allowed myself to have a hard time and say, it's okay. I'll do what I can. I won't give myself a hard time for it. I'll just do what I can. So two key messages from this. It's okay to have down days. It's okay to be not okay. Just go with it. If you can get something done, get something done. You'll feel so much better for it. But don't give yourself a hard time for having a down time. Don't give yourself grief for not doing so well. Don't make your own life harder between your ears just because you're struggling. I've said it before, and I'll link to it. It's okay to be not okay. And as usual, if you've got questions or comments, just let me know. More than happy to try and help.